believer, non-believer, and explorer. Gautama Buddha traveled from village to village sharing wisdom. One day, after addressing a crowd, an elderly man approached him. A devoted believer, he had spent his life building temples and performing rituals. But as old age crept in, a doubt gnawed at him. What if I was wrong? With hesitation, he asked, does God exist? Buddha met his gaze and said, no, there is no God. The man was shattered. His faith, his life purpose, suddenly meaningless. He walked away in despair. Buddha's disciples, hearing the answer, rejoiced, as at last they know. The next day, in another village, a staunch atheist came forward. He had spent his life denying God's existence, but now doubt lingered. What if I have been wrong? With uncertainty, he asked, does God exist? Buddha looked at him and said, yes, there is a God. The man was shaken. Had he spent his life spreading falsehoods? Fear gripped him, and he left disturbed. Buddha's disciples, now confused, murmured amongst themselves. A few days later, another man approached, seeking Buddha with the same question, is there a God? Buddha did not answer. Instead, he closed his eyes and meditated. Silence stretched between them. The man waited, watching, listening, feeling, and in that stillness, something shifted within him. He realized. His eyes filled with understanding. He bowed down deeply. Buddha's disciples, in awe, finally asked, master, why did you answer each one differently? Buddha smiled. I did not answer the question, I answered the questioner. He continued, some seek validation, some seek contradiction, only a few seek truth, which I had demonstrated. He looked at his disciples and said, life is short, death awaits us. In this short time, you can believe, disbelieve, and waste your life arguing, or you can explore ways to know and experience the truth which awaits.